Hey, what is up everybody? Welcome to State of Zero Week 3. This is Zero Fats coming at you on behalf of Life and Times of Zero Fats.adventuresontheriver.com. You are watching State of Zero. This is Week 3. People keep on asking me what the heck I'm talking about when I say SEO is history. I don't care about SEO, and nobody else should either. It's a waste of time. People ask me what the heck I'm talking about. Well, guess what? We're dedicating this episode to SEO and why I think it's history. Let's get into it. Hey, what is up and welcome to State of Zero, the place where we talk about things outside of how to make money or how to save money, but just like kind of random things, but in the same business wheelhouse generally. So anyways, this week I want to talk about SEO and why I think that's dead or dying, why I don't use SEO, why I do not acknowledge it, why I don't even worry about SEO in my business. I get a lot of people questioning that, wondering why I do that, and someone asked me if I could make a video about my views on it and why I felt that way. And I said, sure, no problem, I'll do it on State of Zero. So, why is SEO something I don't really care about? I printed off a couple of articles, and I just took little snippets from them. I wanted to kind of read them to you. These are from various points in time. The first one's like this. Google has created a generation of people who really aren't as clever as they think. Researchers have warned. They say the increasing reliance on Google and other search engines to answer questions is affecting our own perception of what we know and what we can find online. Searching the internet for information may make people feel smarter than they actually are, they say. So basically what they were saying, that was just the beginning of the article, but what they're basically saying is, people are becoming more and more reliant on finding information online. They're becoming less and less confident in what they actually know in their own brain. Like every single thing they want to look up online. Now if you do your research on the founders of Google and you look into it, you'll see their hope is to be able to integrate Google with your mind. They want to integrate the search engine with the people, is what they want to do. As seamless as possible. If they could put a chip in your brain, that's what they would like to do. Knowing that, you have to understand how much they're working on their search engine to make it more intuitive, to make it more able to understand human behavior, to make it more able to understand what you mean when you type something in a search engine, right? Not just what you type, but what you meant by it when you typed it in, right? They're working on this weekly. There are people working on this problem daily, trying to figure out how to make the search engine smarter, okay? Let me give you another little article, okay? Want to know how Google is about to change your life? Stop by this was done in 2010, by the way. This article was written in 2010. Stop by the Ouagadougou conference room on a Thursday morning, all right? It is here at the Mountain View, California headquarters of the world's most powerful internet company, that a room filled with 36 engineers, 3 dozen, that's 36 engineers, product managers, and executive figures figure out how to make their search engine even smarter. Every week they do this in a meeting, okay? This year Google will introduce 550 or so improvements to its fabled algorithm, and each will be determined at a gathering just like this one. The decisions made at the weekly search quality launch meeting will wind up affecting the results you get when you use Google search engine to look for anything. Samsung SF755P printer, Ed Hardy MySpace layouts, or maybe even Capital Burkina Faso, which just happens to share its name with this conference room. Udi Manber, Google's head of search since 2006, leads the proceedings. One by one, potential modifications are introduced along with the results of months of testing in various countries and multiple languages. A screen displays side-by-side results of sample queries before and after the change. Following one example, a search for Guitar Center Wah Wah, Manberg cries out, "I did that search!" The point is, very, very smart people are working daily to make this search engine intuitive, more and more intelligent. Okay? And I like to use the word intuitive, not intelligent, because you gotta understand what they're working to do is make it able to anticipate what you want. For it to be a very effective search engine, they want to be able to anticipate what you want. And the way they do it is by teaching it human behavior, by teaching it how you talk, by teaching it how you write. They're not teaching it how you write to a machine, they're teaching it how you would write to another person. They're teaching it how you would talk to another person, right? So it's important to understand that they're constantly trying to make this search engine smarter and more intuitive to how you think, how you talk, and how you behave. Alright? Understand this. That's the Google search engine. Alright? You still have Bing, you still have Yahoo, you still have a multiple of other search engines out there that have their own research departments, and they're not necessarily on the same level. Okay? Even, look at YouTube search. Okay, YouTube search engine, the biggest search engine in the world just for one website. YouTube search engine is just for YouTube. It's the biggest in the world of its kind. Now, YouTube search engine, even though it's owned by Google, it's more primitive compared to the Google search engine. Some SEO tactics still work on YouTube that don't work on Google anymore. Okay, so that search engine is more primitive. It's not caught up to Google's main search engine yet as far as how advanced it is. Another example is Amazon. Okay, Amazon, I think it's the largest retail search engine in the world. Okay, Amazon's search engine, a little bit more primitive than Google's main search engine. Okay, all these search engines are a little bit different in where they are. Okay, it's important to remember though, they're all heading to the same destination. Okay, no matter where they are in their progress, they're all heading to the same destination. They all want to be more intuitive. They all want to get to a place where they understand what you want, right? They understand human dialogue, right? So there's that. Let me read one more little article for you. And my printer started to kind of run out of ink, so this last article, I might not be able to read it too good. This was from 2013. It was in Forbes magazine. All right. Is SEO dead? All right. This is a question that gets asked often, and it's a very heated topic to boot. It was a heated topic in 2013. We're in 2015 now. Okay. All right. There's plenty of folks in the industry who say it's alive and well, and plenty of others who think it's on the way out. Longtime SEO Jill Whalen recently announced she's ending her SEO career because Google now works. This was in 2013. Okay? The tricks to beat and spam Google no longer work as well. This means, my friends, that my work here is done. Okay? My printer ink's starting to go bye-bye here. For more evidence of the changing times in the SEO industry, look at the SEO industry's poster company, Moz, which recently changed its name from Moz something, by which it had been known since it was founded in 2004. Are we witnessing the beginning of an exodus from professional association with SEO? I caught up with Sam McRoberts, SEO of Voodoo Marketing, and widely published expert in the SEO field, for an interview to assess the state of SEO industry and answer the question, is SEO dead? Jason Demers asked, so, as an SEO myself, I'm not sure there's even... Anyways, McRoberts says, honestly, the answer really depends. I apologize, guys. My printer was going out. Basically, what he says is, if it means on how it depends. When he was asked the question, "Is SEO dead?" he basically said it depends on what you mean when you say SEO. If you mean manipulating search engines to place sites that aren't really relevant, is basically what he says. That don't really do what they say they're going to do, aren't really high quality, then he says, yeah, that's dead, or dying at least, as some manipulative tricks still work. Basically what he says. Some of those tricks still work, but it's, for the most part, it's pretty much dead or really fastly on its way out. And that was in 2013. This is 2015, alright? So what it means, it really comes back to what the one girl says. Google actually works now. So, you know, what I'm telling you is the search engines are striving to be intuitive. They're striving to know how you speak. They're striving to understand your dialogue, understand your spelling mistakes, understand your slang, understand normal human speak, right? And they're compensating for different areas of the country. They're compensating for different areas of the world. They're compensating for everything. And I'm talking about very high paid engineers who are paid to understand this and to compensate. So what I'm telling you is, you know, the idea of manipulating search engines and tricking them it's an uphill battle, you know, and it's a battle that I don't want to fight. There's no reason to fight. If the search engines are trying to be more human, that makes my job easy. All I need to do is write for the humans. All I need to do is produce content for the humans, right? If I want to sell a product that teaches people how to make money with YouTube videos, all I need to do is make it with the humans in mind. If I want to write an article that teaches people how to do internet marketing, all I need to do is write it with the humans in mind. The search engines are striving very hard to understand what I mean in my articles. So what I'm saying is, at this point, stuffing your articles with keywords, long tail keywords, short tail keywords, like stuffing your articles with these keywords, all you're doing is making yourself appear unnatural. It's not really helping. Not like you think it should. It's not helping as much as it. You'd probably serve your purpose more. You'd probably serve your purpose more just by writing the article in your own language for the people. That's what I'm telling you, you know? And what happens is, as the months go by and as the years go by, and the smarter the search engines get, if you write this way, like I'm telling you, like, your articles only become more powerful and stronger the smarter the search engines get, okay? So that's my reasoning behind why I don't do SEO, why I don't really care about SEO. It hasn't always been that way. I mean, yeah, you know, I mean, I remember back in, you know, whatever, 2008 or whatever, I know when I put together Ohio Music Resource, you know, .com, and I was all about SEO and trying to pull out long tail keywords and find them for every single article I wrote on there. But here we are in 2015, and it's largely irrelevant. It doesn't matter. The only thing that helps a site like that now is the fact that it's old. It's been around for a while. But as far as like the keywords and stuff go, I mean, it doesn't matter, man. It's like how much quality is in the article. You know, how many people have shared the article? How many people have liked the article? How many people have commented on the article? SEO can't do that for you. You know, social networking, that's where the internet's at right now. You know, it's a social place. The internet is about people interacting with other people, and you know, the search engines cater to that. So if they see an article that's being shared widely, that people are talking about a lot, then they're going to pick up on that, man. That's going to hit all kinds of triggers and flags, and that is what is going to be ranking. You know, just look at how many products are out there right now on how to get your YouTube video ranked on the first page of Google. It's very easy to get your video ranked on the first page of Google. You don't need to buy a product to do that. Problem is, it won't stay on the first page of Google very long unless people are watching it, unless people are sharing it, unless there's all these little social triggers happening around it. that kind of tells Google search engine that this is a relevant video. People see value in this video. Because if you rank on the first page of Google like within 24 hours and then like nobody's watching your video, okay, nobody's liking your video, nobody's thumbs upping anything to do with your video, nobody's commenting on your video, guess what? You're going to be pushed back, pushed back, pushed back, pushed back. Pretty soon you're on the 20th page of Google and it doesn't matter anymore. That traffic wasn't yours to begin with, you know? It's the value. The value of the video will rise to the top. So that's my take on it. That's what I know to be true. That is what has worked for me. And that's why I don't care about SEO. It's a waste of my time, and I don't have time to waste. You know, I only have time to focus on the things that work for me and that make me money. So that's my whole point on that. Anyways, I want to try to keep this video a little bit on the shorter side. This has been State of Zero. Hope you guys have enjoyed the episode this week. Let me know what you guys would like to talk about. We'll hit it next week on State of Zero. I'll see you guys. Hit me up on lifeandtimesofzerofats.adventuresonthe.river.com. Peace, everybody.